Welcome to Daily News Podcast, your snapshot of life in Mangalore and beyond. Today, we've got a lineup of news that connects, informs, and inspires. Ready to catch up? Let's begin.
Get ready for some wet weather in Mangaluru. The IMD has issued a yellow alert for coastal Karnataka, predicting thunderstorms and moderate rainfall in Dakshina Kannada and Udupi districts from April 18 to 21. Today, areas around Mangaluru experienced a mix of sunshine and clouds but no rain. However, Chikamagaluru and Kodagu districts got light afternoon showers. Temperature-wise, Mangaluru peaked at 33 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 26.1 degrees Celsius. Stay tuned for further updates on the weather in and around Mangaluru. The magnificent Brahmarathotsav of the renowned Shri Mahalingeshwara Temple in Puttur was celebrated with grandeur and devotion, attracting a multitude of devotees. Spectacular fireworks illuminated the night sky, adding to the festive spirit. Over 50,000 devotees partook in the Maha Annadana, a community feast that lasted from afternoon to evening. This year, the awe-inspiring fireworks were solely funded by devotees, highlighting their dedication. The post-festival events featured traditional rituals and processions, including the Bangar Kayarkat Savari and the Shri Bhutabali Shayana ceremony. The occasion exuded a spiritual aura, underscoring the temple's cultural significance that continues to enchant and bring together devotees annually. The Karnataka High Court has expressed disapproval towards the state government for allowing a protest against the Waqf Amendment Act amidst ongoing proceedings in the Supreme Court. Justice M. Nagaprasanna stated that such demonstrations should not be permitted while the Apex Court is reviewing the matter. The court directed the government to ensure that public roads are not obstructed by protests and emphasized that demonstrations should only take place at designated locations with official approval. The observations were made during the hearing of a petition filed by a resident of Mangaluru, challenging a directive by the city's police commissioner to suspend bus services along National Highway 73. The state government assured that normal traffic flow would be maintained and suggested alternative routes for heavy vehicles. The case is set to be heard again on April 23rd. In an endeavor to gain insights into the socio-economic conditions of marine fishers, the Ministry of Fisheries is gearing up for the 5th National Marine Fisheries Census. Over 1.2 million fisher households in coastal states and union territories will be covered during this 45-day massive data collection exercise in November. The census aims to map fisheries infrastructure and livelihood details across the country's coastline. With the adoption of modern digital tools like mobile applications and real-time data validation, the accuracy and efficiency of data collection are set to improve significantly. Department Joint Secretary Neetu Kumari Prasad highlighted the importance of cooperation between state governments, implementing agencies, and fishing communities for the success of the census. This initiative, under the Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana, is crucial for evidence-based fisheries governance and sustainable marine resource management. Stay tuned as Mangaluru Today brings you the latest updates on this significant marine fisheries census.
In Mudigere, an alarming encounter took place as a wild elephant attempted to enter a house in Baradahali village. The house, belonging to Yashwanth, a coffee planter, faced destruction of crops by a lone tusker in the morning hours. Despite the residents locking themselves indoors, the elephant lingered near the front door, creating panic as it tried to force its way in. Fortunately, the elephant eventually retreated upon encountering screams from the frightened occupants. Nearby in Harati village, a herd of 30 elephants caused havoc by damaging property, including walls, sheds, cowsheds, and water systems in the early hours of the same day. Villagers are seeking intervention from the Forest Department to address these escalating human-elephant conflicts.
Mass of the Lord's Supper celebrated at Our Lady of Miracles Church, Milagres, Mangaluru. Parish priest Dr. Bonaventure Nazareth led the service, with V.Rev. Victor George de Souza delivering a practical homily. The Eucharist was highlighted as the treasure of the Church, emphasizing the importance of commitment. Dr. Bonaventure, along with 12 chosen members, partook in the symbolic washing of feet, extending the gesture to sick individuals. Adoration was led by Fortra Uday Fernandez, reflecting on our relationship with the Eucharist. Over 2,000 people attended, with priests from Milagres Church present. The uplifting singing brought focus to Jesus Christ's love on this special day.
The ABVP Mangaluru District Unit is set to launch the Save Mangalore University campaign to expose alleged corruption and mismanagement leading to the closure of courses. Reports claim that 7 crore out of 20 crore in funds meant for construction were misused. The Vice-Chancellor has been given 15 days to respond to the charge. ABVP emphasizes the need to suspend all officials involved in the misappropriation. Lack of infrastructure and skill-based curriculum has caused a decline in student enrollment and forced the closure of several courses. The government and elected representatives have been criticized for failing to address these critical issues. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story.
In a bid to prevent any mishaps during the upcoming monsoon season, Mangaluru City South MLA D. Vedavyasa Kamath has instructed the Mangaluru City Corporation to focus on landslip-prone areas. During a review meeting, Mr. Kamath highlighted the importance of paying attention to under-construction buildings and the desilting of stormwater drains in areas like Kethakal and Bajal to avoid a repeat of landslips from the previous year. The MLA also raised concerns about encroachments along riverbanks and the reduction in drain width due to illegal constructions in areas like Adavar and Yemakere. The corporation, under the direction of Commissioner Ravichandra Naik, has started silt removal work in stormwater drains, with ward-wise task forces established to handle monsoon-related calamities. Additionally, Deputy Commissioner MP Mulai Muhilan has warned of strict action against officials failing to comply with silt removal directives and urged the public to refrain from dumping waste into drains to ensure smooth flow of rainwater.
In a shocking incident in Bengaluru, a youth identified as Karthik was taken into custody after allegedly flashing a homemaker and assaulting 7 people, including her husband and his own mother. Karthik claimed he was urinating when the incident occurred on April 13th. Disturbance arose when the homemaker caught him, leading to a violent confrontation. The accused, armed with hollow blocks and flower pots, attacked those who tried to intervene. 7 people were injured, with 3 in critical condition. Police investigations revealed that Karthik has a history of misconduct with women. In a separate incident, a video showing a man harassing 2 women surfaced on social media. The accused, 26-year-old Santosh Daniel, was apprehended by Karnataka police in a Kerala village. The community is urged to be vigilant and report any suspicious activities to prevent such incidents in the future.
Mangalore today brings you the latest scoop from the world of cinema. Amidst the roaring success of Sunny Paji's Jat, controversy erupts as Jalandhar police files a case under Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita against Sunny Deol, Randeep Hooda, and Vineet Kumar Singh for allegedly hurting religious sentiments in the movie. The complaint claims a scene disrespectfully portrays Jesus Christ, aiming to stir unrest during the holy month. Despite the legal turmoil, Jat continues to reign at the box office, crossing the 70 crore mark. The action-packed thriller, set in a coastal Andhra village, narrates Ranatunga's fierce reign challenged by newcomer Jat, played by Sunny Deol, promising a gripping showdown. Stay tuned as Jat 2 gears up to bring back Sunny Deol's magic on the silver screen.
In Mangalore, a significant development unfolds as 22 Maoists, with 12 of them carrying a total bounty of Rs 40.5 lakhs, surrender before security forces in Sukma district, Chhattisgarh. The surrendered Maoists, including 9 women, were active in the Madh division of Chhattisgarh and Nuapada division of Odisha. They expressed disillusionment with the Maoist ideology and atrocities on local tribals, citing the state government's development schemes and surrender policy as reasons for their decision. Among the surrendered are key members like Muchaki Joga and his wife, both carrying rewards of Rs 8 lakhs each. The district police, along with CRPF and other forces, played a vital role in facilitating the surrender. The surrendered Maoists will receive assistance and further rehabilitation according to government policies. This development comes amidst ongoing efforts to encourage Maoist cadres to lay down arms, with 792 Maoists surrendering in the Bastar region last year. In recent news from the region, the Indian Embassy in Myanmar has successfully repatriated 4 Indian nationals who fell victim to scam operations in Miyawadi. This brings the total number of repatriated individuals to 36, emphasizing the importance of being vigilant against fraudulent job offers in the area. The embassy has reiterated its warning against unauthorized border crossings between Myanmar and Thailand, highlighting the legal implications and potential future entry restrictions. The ongoing scam operations, as reported by Voice of America, are a growing concern along the border, with the Mayawati area being referred to as the global capital of scams. Authorities are working diligently to address these issues and ensure the safety and well-being of Indian citizens abroad. Stay tuned for more updates on Mangalore today.
In a surprising turn of events, the Enforcement Directorate, ED, recently conducted a thorough search at the residence of Satish S. in Bengaluru, following his extravagant claim of owning a wolf dog worth a whopping Rs 50 crore. Satish, who is known as a celebrity dog breeder, had captured the attention of social media with his statements and images showcasing the rare breed named Catabom's Okami. However, the ED officers were unable to find any concrete evidence supporting Satish's ownership of the expensive canine. It was revealed that the dog in question actually belonged to someone else, and Satish had merely posed with it for pictures. This investigation was triggered by concerns of possible violations under the Foreign Exchange Management Act, FEMA. Despite the buzz created by Satish's claims, the ED's scrutiny of his financial records yielded no traces of a Rs 50 crore transaction. The case serves as a cautionary tale against false claims and the importance of verifying facts before making extravagant declarations.
In a recent development, the Karnataka cabinet has decided to defer the decision on the controversial social and educational survey known as the caste census due to opposition from Lingayat and Vocaliga ministers. The cabinet meeting witnessed intense discussions, with concerns raised about the outdated nature of the report and the underrepresentation of certain sub-communities like Sadar and Reddy Lingayats. Lingayat and Vocaliga ministers expressed reservations about the report's findings, with some labeling it as unacceptable. The next cabinet meeting, scheduled for April 24th at Mahadeshwara Hills, will focus on various other subjects. Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has urged ministers to provide their opinions in writing, while some suggested allowing citizens left out of the survey to self-enroll, similar to voter enrollment by the Election Commission. Stay tuned for more updates on this ongoing issue.
In a recent development, the Karnataka High Court has adjourned the hearing on bail petitions of Harsha Vardini Ranya Rao and Tarun Konduru Raju, who were arrested in a gold smuggling case by the Directorate of Revenue Intelligence. The court directed the DRI to file objections by the next hearing, after the agency sought more time citing issues with obtaining signatures. Ranya Rao's counsel argued that her arrest was flawed due to procedural errors, pointing out discrepancies in documents and lack of adherence to the law. The defense highlighted that Ranya wasn't brought before a woman officer as required and raised concerns about the absence of a written notice for the arrest. The court is considering additional grounds for bail, noting that the alleged offenses are compoundable and within the jurisdiction of a magistrate. Ranya Rao has been in custody for 45 days, with her previous bail applications denied by the Special Court for Economic Offenses and the Sessions Court. The case began when DRI officials intercepted Ranya Rao at the airport on March 3rd, finding gold worth over 12 crore rupees concealed on her person. Stay tuned for further updates on this ongoing legal battle.
Thank you for spending your evening with us. For extended coverage and further news, MangaloreToday.com is just a click away. Subscribing to our channel means you're always in the loop. We appreciate your support. Until next time.